more of the board here, but it's a new one. Hang on, I'm gonna try something different. I'm trying to do it so you guys can hear me. And get my tablet going. They can see what I'm doing. Figure I put on the microphone because I'm in the kitchen. And that way you don't have to hear the ice maker. I'm gonna forget where in the heck I just left my glasses. Might not want to do that. It's not what I wanted. Okay, 1 second. I apologize. My tablet gets really slow whenever I am wanting to follow along on the comments. It's because it's slow. Wait. Oh, for crying out loud. There it goes. Hello. You know, today's not been my day of things just going smoothly. It just needs to stop. I'm going to start getting annoyed. All right, I'm going to hide this back here. Oh my god. So hopefully you can hear me and not the ice maker in the background. Ooh. This is not the greatest setup for my sign here, but I wonder if that works better. I try to set everything up before, and it just... Okay, so I have my fall stuff out, but I'm not doing that yet today. Today we're going to do the other side of the board. And need some help here. Okay, so I have different color yellows. You know, put one here. And then I have white, just regular white paint. I am trying to decide if I want to do a yellow or if I want to do a white. So this is the first one. The radiance. So by opening it, oh, I have opened it. That's the yellow. It's a little gross. And then we have the daffodil yellow, which I believe is going to be a more brighter yellow. The color. This is going to be my double-sided sign, if you guys remember. And this is a bright yellow, never been opened. So I'm going to pour a little bit of each on a plate here and try to decide which color I want. Because I don't know what to go with. I don't want to do because I have my little, there's that yellow. How are you ladies doing? There's that yellow. Yeah, let me shift this one a little bit. Right now, I'm the only one home. John went to go visit his parents, and then he had to go get his haircut because he needs a haircut. Exhausted. Just got back from Juarez. How was the visit with Robert? I'm glad I'm wearing my painting shirt today. Oh, no, no, no. Don't fall in there. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. It was okay. Okay. And then here is the yellows. So the last one is the one that I just poured and I'm making a giant mess with. The middle one is going to be this color. Okay. Then the first one is the bright yellow. So what color do you guys think I should do? I'm going to take a shower after painting today. Getting all over me and I haven't even started yet. If everybody's ready for the podcast tomorrow, we're going to be going live at 6. Middle one. You both say middle one. Okay, cool. So that's going to be the daffodil yellow. Cool. I thought about doing, I don't have it, but I need to see if there's like a golden honey or a golden yellow at my store. Gosh, America. I'm going to clean myself up and I'm still getting dirty. And paint the honeycomb that I have. I think I showed you this for a few seconds last time. This is the honeycomb I bought at Walmart. I put fabric on it that has the bees and the jars on it. So I did this. I'm thinking that I want, what I don't want is to have like this be the same color as this because this color is going on this whole entire board. And I want it to where it won't clash, if that makes sense. I don't want it to look bad. So I'm trying to figure out what color to color the little honeycomb that I have. Also, if I could find a golden colored, that would be a good color, I think, to go with that. Or to paint it white. I'm trying to think about it. I'm not sure yet. What do you guys think? I think the Pima County State Fair is going on. I think is it this weekend or this week it's coming up for here, I believe. So that's going on right now. I've been very busy at work for whatever reason. I mean, I know Easter's coming up, so. But not sure why else. We're sitting here getting busy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start doing this real quick. So we're going to go with the middle one. Everybody vote. Well, not everybody voted, but we're going to do the daffodil yellow for this sign here. And when we do this, I want to lay this out just to see how it's going to look. I mean, I could put it here And I thought about putting B and literally spelling out the word B. Doesn't start till the 17th. Okay. So then if it's that, I mean, Easter's coming up and then everybody's getting their tax return, all that stuff. That could be the reason why Walmart's pretty busy right now. But I was going to put be up here and like yourself at the bottom. Be yourself. Or the lettering might change. So I figure this can go in the middle of it. And then I could show you the beads that I could stick on here. These are, woo! Jesus. Sorry, I think John's home. Hermione. 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 Well, Grandpa needs to wait a second. Cheers. Yeah. Ooh, you look snazzy. Oh, you changed your hair. She doesn't like it. Hermione's not going to like the hairdo.
It's me. It's me. I know. You don't know. It's me, sweet girl. Just cut my hair. I know.
Wow.
It's okay.
It's all right, Hermione. It's great. She's trying to sniff you.
You want to sniff? Okay.
She's trying to sniff you to see who you are. It's okay, honey. It's just Grandpa. He got a haircut. John got himself a haircut.
Don't want yourself a haircut.
Keep dropping things out of the boxes. Oh. They dropped a packet on the floor over there. All right, hold on. Let's see. We should have everybody see your hairdo. Okay. Well, when he comes back in here, we'll look at his hairdo. Gotta wait for him to come back in here, though. Gonna move these. Okay. So John got a haircut. Wrong way. Where am I going? Give it a second. I have to make sure. Okay.
Did I see it?
Yeah, well, we're gonna find out. Oh, you have to squish down some, maybe.
Push down a little.
Squish down a little so they can see your haircut because I didn't raise it up high enough because I'm short. There we go.
Yep, it's all gone. All the.
Angela says snazzy. My mom says very handsome man.
Right back at you. Well,
nah.
Beautiful woman you are, man.
I like it. It looks good.
Thank you.
You look good. Trying to be. You're such a goob. It looks good. I like it a lot. He's needed a haircut for a while. All right, let me fix this to go back this way. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't like the stupid cinnamon things. Well, whatever I don't eat, I'll take for work tomorrow. That works. I've been making ice. It's mine, I take it?
Yes.
Straws? It's fine. I'll drink it like this. I'll just open it and drink it. Okay, so back to what we were doing. It's okay, Hermione. Okay, but I have these little guys, these little bees that I got from...
Right into the mustard. No,
that's not mustard, that's paint. But to go onto the sign here or onto my little... Man, got little mother of pearl. Keep dropping stuff. I told you. Little honeycombs. Mother of pearl. With bees on it.
You want me to pour that in here?
No, it's fine. And then my little gnomes. My little gnomes that I could put on there. They're all pretty much the same. And I got those that I can decorate and put on here. Oh my God, about drop this.
Okay. How many people have this problem? See my fingers? See how in each fingernail I have this little, it's almost like a little groove. And every day I break a fingernail. It hurts like hell. Anyone else have that problem?
I have the microphone on, so they'll probably hear you through my mic.
Oopsie.
No, I put it in because I'm doing the ice machine. And it's supposed to drown out noise. Go see him. It's okay, honey. I also have these too. I thought about putting around the outside of the border. Did you get your stuff, your food? You left it right here, right? Or is that yours? Are they the same? Okay. So, all right, daffodil yellow. That's what we're painting the board. We're gonna have to do white and black lettering, maybe. If I do that. So once I paint this yellow, there ain't going back.
Don't you go yellow. You're a fine fellow.
Well, we're painting it yellow, but I'm trying to, because this is my double-sided sign.
By this time next year, we're going to be traveling
Yes.
to a place called Kansas.
Yes. Can't wait. And happy anniversary to my brother and his wife. 23 years. Wow. She put up with him for that long. Still keep going. All right. So everybody knows, anybody watch Handmaid's Tale? That just started last week. They released 3 episodes. The first 3 episodes, I should say. So it's a very good show. Might not be for the faint of heart because the stuff that happens in it, but it is a good show. I think I'm going to use a different paint brush that I got. Maybe sit down and let her. Hermione, honey. It's okay, it's Grandpa. Oh, here's a cool paintbrush. We'll use that one. Maybe if she sits there and sees you for a second and figures you out, she'll know it's you. Can't make sudden changes with Hermione. She does not like the change. Okay, there we go. Different brush. So I have to tell you guys this. Little after 3 o'clock this morning, John and I were sleeping. And no joke, all of a sudden, we hear, he says it's like 4 knocks. I remember hearing knocks. Thing is, everybody in the house is sleeping. Everybody, we're all out, even the cats and the dog. We're all sleeping. So we're not sure. We thought maybe it was a stray cat because I have a thing out here in the backyard, like I showed you, where we let the cats go out. I have a crate out there that has 2 rugs in it. So if the cat gets tired or something like that, they can go in and eat. And I put a little bowl of food out there for them to eat. Well, Sage, I have that. What's funny is since we've moved into this house, we have not had that issue. So when John went out to look, there was nobody out there but the cat. And it was a calico cat. So we don't know if maybe it was a calico cat, if it was something else. That's what I said. And like if it hit the door or something happened, we don't know. But there was nothing in our backyard, and it was on the glass door in our backyard. and it's locked, so nobody can get in here.
Oh, are you talking about the knocks?
Yeah, I'm talking about the knocks.
Okay, everybody, here's the creepier part. So we get 4 knocks, and they went like this.
I don't know if they'll hear that.
All right, I'll get a little bit closer.
Can you guys hear John? Let me ask that first because I'm using the microphone. He doesn't have one on, so I don't want him to be wasting air. Could have been a bat. Yeah, we do have bats in our neighborhood.
But what would make a knock 4 times in a row?
Yes, Mom can hear you, so go ahead. So it was 4 knocks.
And after, so at that time, I get up, I look around, turn on a light, don't see anything. And I look at my clock, and guess what time it is, folks?
I already told him.
3 o'clock in the morning, the witching hour.
Okay. So yeah, so that was pretty weird. That I think that's the first time that has happened. Since second time, I don't remember the first time. It's the first time for me that I've heard it happen. But yeah, it was just really weird that stuff has happened. Like I said, Sage. I think we have some somewhere. I have to find it. Yeah, we did a lot of sage at his mom and dad's house because there was not things that were nice and then things that were not so nice. I used to see a man in a top hat sitting in the recliner that they had there that they left at that house. And I'd have to turn on all the lights in the hallway because he made me uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. He was not a friendly person. So, and I have to do that. Like, I'll probably do sage on Wednesday because I can't do it with everybody here because not everybody likes the smell of it. And that way I'm by myself. Okay, are you signing into the one in the bedroom?
On what?
YouTube.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Well, no, I don't think it'll do anything.
I didn't do it. Horrible.
Yep, it's flat as a doorknob. Blech. Wow, what kind of soda was that supposed to be? You? Yeah, no, that's flat. That's horrible. That was gross.
Yeah.
There's Pepsi down there if you want to do a Pepsi instead. I'm just telling you, there's Pepsi. And then I found out who's been pooping on the rug, not in the litter box. Willow. Because you know how she gets her poop zooms.
Yeah, that's true.
When she gets her poop, her ears are back, like listening to me talk about her. They can do it. They can do it. Okay, they can do it tomorrow. I'm saying they can do it tomorrow. They're both off. All 3 of you are off tomorrow. Oh, I will. Yeah, because we don't need that. We don't need any negativity or anything trying to enter this house negatively.
I'll blow it right back out.
Well, Angela is saying to sage the house. I have sage. I just have to find it.
No, you trespass on my property, I will cock load my heart. There you go. You're out. Gone.
You would. That's the sad part. All right. What do you guys think of the yellow so far? I'm about to poke him in the eyeball. So This Is Us, I think, is coming on today on HBO Max. I might have to. That could go many ways, Angela. Many ways. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. So glad this is not made for kids. How did it get a dang hair in it? There it goes. You doing, Marie? Mhm. Thinking I might have to do a couple of coats of this stuff too. You know, just to hide any. I always like to do two coats anyways. So I don't know if anybody, you guys remember, not anybody, but you guys remember the books I was reading. I actually finished the second book the other day about the Beast Within. Again, it's Serena Valentino is the author. She has a new one coming out July 29th. And I commented on her post and she liked my comment. I was like, what? This is pretty cool. I don't get many authors or people liking my comments on Instagram. I told her it would be my birthday present to myself because it comes out 2 days before my birthday. So I'm excited to get this one. It's called Heartbroken. And each book has the cover of what they look like. You know, they're normal. Like the Beast Within was him looking like a beast. When you take the cover off of it, he is Prince Adam in his human form. So I finished that book, and now I'm on Unfortunate Souls for Ursula. And hers kind of starts off a little gruesome. Let's put it that way. I want to say grody. I'll say gruesome though, because boy, did they make that they tick off the wrong person. Let's put it that way. Oops, I was making a mess. I'm gonna get a wipe. But so far, it's a good book. So far, all three books they resort to Maleficent. They keep bringing up Maleficent, which is the next book after the one I'm reading right now. So I'm like, okay, something is going on with Maleficent. I mean, I know she's a dark fairy. So, or as they say in the book, a dark fae. But what is going on? I am so curious. Where's that? Where's Thomas at? Angel, is he taking it easy today? I hope. Every time there's a hair. Come on. There we go. I got it. Haven't seen TJ Bugs Bunny. Haven't seen Duck Hunter in a while. Starting to get concerned about where those guys are. Because they're usually they're on here. Might be busy at work or something. Work schedules might have changed. No, who is it? TJ or somebody works with hospital, I think. But they watch us later. We miss you. Miss having you guys on here talking. Ow. Jeez. I've been watching. We've got 100 Day Dream Home. I have it playing in the background. The couple that builds dream houses in 100 days. They've been close a few times. That's a TV show too, so I like watching Hometown. I think tonight's the final episode where they're in Sebring, Florida, trying to get the businesses back up and going. There it is. Let the cats out earlier today for a little bit of sun and warmth, then kept them in afterwards because we're starting to get warm again. I believe so. Where did you send it? Send it in a text or on Instagram or Facebook or something or Messenger? If you sent it on TikTok, I don't get on TikTok very much. Like I do remember you sending me something about their wedding. I just don't remember where you sent it. Text message. Okay. I have to look because my text messages, I delete quite a few of them, but I still think I have it to where I can pull it up and see if you did. I've had to put my stuff on work focus because I use my phone for work so I can get a new work phone from Walmart. And so if I don't respond to you, just working. I have it to where it'll turn it off so I don't get phone calls or I still get text messages. I just don't answer them. And I turned off all notifications on social media because it was eating up my battery. So our podcast for tomorrow, I'm already on page 4, but I write front and back. So no, no, where'd it go? Where'd the hair go? Here you are. Get off of my brush. All right, here's coat number 1. Oh, crying out loud. It's starting to get windy again. All right, so we have a yellow board now. So we have the yellow board, one side, and the brown side for the fall stuff. We're probably going to do another coat of this. Just touching up in some spots. I mean, I've gotten everything coated. Touch-ups. I still gotta get my niece her sign. Forgot to take it to her for. We were there for the wedding. Okay. There we go. Eee. Now, let's see. What do you guys think? No. What do you guys think about this? Should I paint this white? I mean, because if I'm going to put it here, you can always paint it black too, and then you're going to see the yellow through it. What you think? 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 Black. I think I'll put it back.
And then the gas in the kitchen.
It's silver. I need black. That's brown. Chocolate sprinkle. It does not look like a chocolate sprinkle. That's night sky. Oh. Block. That looks so disgusting. Let's see. You put it here, or making a mess. We'll put it there. I'm trying to figure out, do I want to paint it black or white? What do you guys think? Oh, need more water. Gotta add water. Start on its own here in a minute. Okay. I'll put this in the microwave so it stays warm. Okay. I'm thinking that I can add more lettering and stuff up that way, but I will not be able to add the beads if I do this. I think I'll do that. I'm going to put it down here at the bottom. Paint it black. I will have to buy new letters. So what I can go ahead and do, since this is pretty much dry, we can start on the other side. Indeed you do. Sorry. You guys want to hear me blow my nose? There. Okay. It's dry. Make sure it's not going to stick. Okay. Okay. Set up the glue gun. No, stop it. Okay. Why? That's too much of a gap, isn't it? Too wait. I'm off your camera. Is that what you're saying, Angel? Okay. Fall leaves. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out how to put them all on here. Because I can't put them fully straight down. No, your letters. Can't put them all the way down because then they'd have to touch. And they're kind of big. I'm just joking. It's like, you know my OCD, Angela. That would drive me nuts. No, let's not put that one down there. No. Now this is the part I hate. I have these little leaves and I have to figure out where to put them. Okay, I like this one. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, should I leave it like this? Ah, no. How dare you, ice machine. I do need to redo the orange letters a little darker. Okay. I have one here. Or should this one go here? Do you like this one? Or this one? And I have a red one too. I just don't know where to put it. Should have got more of these. Probably could put more out. But the red one, no, I can't. I like this one right there. I can't put this at the end because it will not go well. I mean, because I still have the little ones I'm putting on here too. Here they are. I was gonna put one on like on each letter. Well, maybe not each letter. Take this one. Oh. Oh, these two need one. Put this one on here, maybe. We have two of those, and we have a light one and a light. All right, hold on. I'm gonna do something. Light, dark. Light, dark. Let's do this. I'm going to follow the pattern I have up there. That way it makes it look. The orange one had one of these. Stop moving your letters, Michelle. That would probably work out really well for you. Really? Okay, there we go. All right, think we figured out those. Okay, I like that. And then just figuring out the big leaves, which I might have to, when I'm able, go to Hobby Lobby and get more. I'm going to go ahead and put the letters. Looks good. Already at an hour mark. That's awesome. I like doing this because I never know when it's going to hit the hour and a half mark. Because I try to go. Oh, fault. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Yes. Don't do that. No. If it's a leaf, it's LEAF. If it's more than one, you take the F off and put the BES.
Sure.
I'm positive. Angela's already tried to mess with me saying that my letters were off and crooked. He was like, don't say that. You know my OCD. She's like, that's why I said it. Laugh out loud. Everybody's quiet. Not many people today. I think April's probably like the worst time to do videos. Like March, we got like a lot of hits and a lot of views. April, not so much. Well, they don't have to worry about that because that will never happen.
Oh, ding, ding, ding.
Excuse me. Okay.
Beautiful. No, it's beautiful right there.
Yeah, I know. I gotta glue it down. Okay. Reminded it's not like John's new do. Jeez. And Tatara's doing much better since she got fixed. She didn't like us trying to put things on her to keep her from scratching at it, but she ain't even scratching at it, so you don't have to worry about it. See how that looks. It's gonna drive me crazy. I think the A is down too far, but can't move it. Always do this. And close up that space between the two. Oh, I'm gonna do that because it looks nice. Nice. It looks nice, I tell you. Nice. I can't let you out while he's putting the trash out because I don't want you taking off. You did that the first time you moved in here, Hermione. And boy, was that a day. Escapee con artist here. Hermione the Houdini. Bam. Later. You heading off, Mom? I also got to thinking too, is probably a lot of people with their what is it, daylight saving times? Daylight savings time. What's he doing?
What you doing, Hermione? Huh?
Mm-mm. Okay, tell her we said hello. I'll see you later.
Bye. Miss you already.
Love you guys too.
Sister on?
Nope.
Sister-in-law on?
Nope.
Brother?
Nope.
Mom?
She's heading out.
What's that?
The mom's heading out. Mhm.
Who's all on?
Just Angela now.
Hi, Angela.
That's why I go through a lot of glue sticks. Four hands to do this craft. 'Cause, you know. So far, so good. Gosh, we're gonna start getting graduation stuff soon at the store. Just thinking about that. Cheese and crackers, man. Trying to glue my gun to the. You know what I mean, Vern? Well, I do hope a lot. Everybody joins us tomorrow for our live podcast at 6 here on YouTube. Obviously, it will be on the J&M's channel, but it's called A&M's podcast story highlights. So I've gotten 4 pages done of the subject we're going to talk about tomorrow, because tomorrow is the anniversary of the Titanic. So I printed out some pictures to show you guys a lot of cool information that I didn't even know about. There's a young girl on TikTok also who is a big fan of Titanic, and she talks about it. So I'm going to watch her too to get some more ideas. So we'll see what more info I can get. I was going to try and get a few more things that I need to look up, like guest lists and all that stuff, because there were some high names that were on there. Let's do a little bit of back history of, maybe Jack and Rose, and or whatever their names may be. But I did see the new pictures. Those would be hard for me to print off of my printer. I don't have much ink left. But yes, I did. I'll see if I can pull those up on my phone or on the tablet. And if I can pull them up on the tablet, that would be awesome. That way you guys can see them and I can show them to you. But they're really nice photos. They're very, like she said, they're crisp, they're clean, they're clear. I mean, like I said, I've already written 4 pages, going on almost to 6 pages. So, and I did mine based off a timeline. Hi, Willow. Want to say hi? No, don't step on it, please. Push it forward. Yeah, they are. They're really awesome. I think that'd be cool to sit there and show you guys. But we'll definitely. Oh, be careful, Willow. Definitely can't wait to do this one. Um, it just is very funny at how the anniversary falls on the day of a podcast. You know, so we'll see what type of information I can dig up. I'm going to sit here and try and finish this. Yeah, I know. I seen that too. I'm going to see if I can pull that. Like I said, pull that stuff up tomorrow. Get on my tablet and look for the new pictures. One piece of information that she did say was the hole was the size of a piece of paper. At least that's what they're saying. But I pulled up a picture of the inside of the ship to show you where each things are. So the words might not be as clear, but we'll try. Like I said, it's all based off a timeline. I even got this website that I found that's the timeline for the ship. Also tells me how many people were on the ship, how many people survived, um, the size of the ship, the weight, the length, all of that stuff. And so I will probably just go into some detail of like the captain and whatnot. So I'll see if I can add also some photos to it too, because John and I went to the one in Missouri, and it was really cool to see that stuff. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this guy up here real quick, and then we will be done for the day. Might take and cut these back possibly to an hour. I don't know yet. Um, not a lot of traffic, but that's okay. We I'll keep doing videos. I think where there's not much traffic, I'll probably cut it back to an hour, but we'll definitely keep the podcast the same, hour and a half to 2 hours. I mean, technically, we were supposed to start at 45 minutes, 30, 45 minutes, and then an hour, and then 2 hours. But I think we just went from 0 to 360, to 60 in no time flat. But hopefully, everybody is enjoying these videos. I like doing a lot of crafting videos to give people ideas. Do I? Mother of pearl. Do I sell my stuff? No. I pretty much give it away. Okay. Yeah, it'll start at 6, so you should get a notification of when we're going live. I did check at Walmart to see how much it would be to get a banner made with our podcast thing on it, and I think one of my coworkers. Sorry, I'm trying to spit out the words. One of my coworkers said it's about $20 depending on the size that you are wanting. I mean, the size of our wall behind the couch. I'm not sure how big that is, so I'd have to look into that. So we just got so much going on for this month of what's happening as far as history and stuff coming up and whatnot. But I'll say again, I do miss TJ and Duck Hunter. I hope everything is okay, guys. Haven't seen you on here in a while. I know we lost like 4 people as far as subscribers, so hopefully they weren't. Hopefully they're okay. Hopefully they're fine. I think maybe again, what is it? Daylight savings time, since we don't have it here. What did I? Oh, there it is. What did I do with my leaf? So they may be on a different time zone than what we are. I have to look it up and see. Ouch. But I appreciate you, Angela, for being on here. As always. Mother of pearl, stop trying to touch the hot glue part and burn yourself. Okay, there it goes. Oh, you silly glue gun, you. Willow, were you up there eating that food? You silly goose. It's not yours. Hmm. Oh, hey, that works out perfect, kind of. There we go. Mhm. Oh, that's right. How is that going for you? I know you and I discussed it for a few minutes the other day. Hopefully, everything's going okay and smoothly. As John saying earlier, next year around this time we'll be doing the same thing. Probably gonna start packing in January. Who knows? January, maybe February. We'll start packing. Slow. Yeah, kind of hoping that when we go to start doing that stuff, it won't be as bad. But moving is never fun. You know what? I might add some more little things to this, but not talking about more leaves or anything because I have the ones I have. Might add like some little sayings like cozy comfy or pumpkin spice please. Excuse me. Could have put that right there, huh? Well, I'm using glue guns. Our friend's just going through things and getting rid of stuff. 2 letters left. Last letter. Right. Yeah, I'm kind of, well, not kind of, pretty much everything in our garage is packed. And I've gone through it once before, but I try and go through it when it starts cooling off here, which is not, for very long. But when it starts hitting like fall and stuff like that, I will go through things. And I've already promised myself not to buy any more crafting stuff until after we move. Even then, might not buy any more. I have enough. But I love getting these welcome signs from Hobby Lobby and making them up. Ever in this life get to have a store, whether it's a crafting store or it's a, you know, uh, hobby store, whatever you want to call those. Cafe, but without the store being right there. I've seen some places that have their. I like Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel is one that has it. Yeah, that's never fun to go through things. I love eating at Cracker Barrel because they have really good food. But John and I were there a few weeks ago, I believe it was, and we were just talking about if we open a cafe, what would I want? Would I want a store inside? And I'm like, no, I'd want it separate because then I could utilize the whole space for tables and chairs and things like that. So, all right, we are done with this part. So, here's the fall leaves and is done until I can add more stuff to it. Or I do a little layout of the little beads that I have. But it is done until then. And until next time, I appreciate everybody who has watched, who came through here and who watched, who joined. Even if it's only for a few minutes, hey, I'll take that. I'm going to see if I can come up with some wording or something. I have a Cricut machine I need to learn how to use. Maybe I can do it like stickers or not stencil, but where you rub it off on there. I'll figure out where to put the rest of these guys. I think I really love this leaf. This is my favorite. Can't put him right there. He may have to go right here. And then we're just going to put this little guy here. Oh, he's kind of hanging off. There we go. Kind of want him like that. And then we have this red one. I'm not liking this red one though. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Because we got this guy here. Maybe we can put this one here. I don't know. What do you think? And maybe this one right here. Like I said, I'm going to see if I can find little sayings to put in these empty spots. But no beads going around the edges because there's no more space. But I want to say I love you all very much and thank you for joining. Thank you for coming on here. As always, Angela and my mother, thank you for coming on here and supporting me, and Angela being my backup here to and being the moderator. Sorry Thomas couldn't be on here today. But I will say until next time. Wait, do we want to go that way or that way? Ah, crap. Oh, we're just going to go this way. But And you have a good night too, Miss Angela. You don't think it needs more big ones? Oops. Well, this is all the big ones that I have. So I'm going to put these on here, and then there's not going to be any more big ones. I'm going to try and find something to put in the empty spaces there. He was sleeping laugh out loud. Hey, got to get your rest. He's up early. He has that lovely early shift. But we will definitely see everybody tomorrow. I guess it's 6 o'clock over here on YouTube for the A&M's podcast. We've been doing it for what? Almost a month. And we're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on trucking. But until then, until tomorrow evening, I appreciate you all. Love you guys. And we will definitely see you guys tomorrow. All right. How's that look, Angela? No more big ones. That's all the big ones I have. So no more big ones. Next Sunday, probably sale. No, I forgot to glue that one. Oops. There's a blooper for you. Wait, what does it look like without that? Here, I didn't put this one on. I like this one. There we go. Cool beans. All right, guys. Love you all, and I will see everybody tomorrow. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification to get more to get notified of when we do go live. We are doing 2 videos a week right now on Sundays and Mondays. I'm trying to think of something to do on Wednesday. Maybe if I find some new recipes, I can start cooking on Wednesdays for you. If not, we can finish up crafts. So until tomorrow evening. Bye, guys. Love you.